So Chance, I'm Mr. Martin, and that's Miss Corbin. So what the program is, I don't know if you know anything about AEP, but like this program, when I first got here, was mainly, it was kind of a behavioral dumping ground. But it's kind of morphed over the years into an academic intervention program. And not necessarily for people who have any kind of great need, it's just people who are saying, look, I kind of want to do something a little bit different. I need a little bit more one-to-one attention. I need things to kind of be calmer. So what you're going to see in this environment is, I'm not a screamer or yeller. Miss Corbin's not a screamer or yeller. It's not out of control in here at all. In fact, it's very buttoned down. Most of the people that you're going to see are upperclassmen for the most part, and they just come in here, do classes, and that's it. They leave. So. I like to keep things working really fast and kind of intense, but at the same time, there's really, the thing I always tell every new student is, if you show up every day and you give me your best, you'll do well. Because ultimately, my job is to teach you. If you give me your utmost effort and you're here all the time to do it, I mean, that'd be my failure. And I don't like to fail at anything. So we'll make it work is what I'm saying. So don't be anxious or nervous about the classes or anything. You'll do fine. And that's just kind of the way we work. So basically what this is just a place where we kind of cut out all the other stuff, the dramatic stuff and all the socialization and things. You'll still be able to go out between classes and do all that kind of stuff. If we ever get back to going to lunch and those kinds of things, you'll be able to go to lunch with your friends and all that stuff. This is just a place where you're taking classes. And I think you'll see that they're pretty engaging. Some of our students achieve at a very high level. Joseph's a real intelligent guy. We have lots of entertaining conversations in here. So it shouldn't be any more boring than a regular class, right? So you can make the most of it. My expectations are pretty short. I don't have a lot of rules. I don't really have any rules. Just kind of treat people the way you would like to be treated. I just ask that when you come in, you're ready to go and you get started. And we do what we need to do. And when I don't need you working, I'm not going to fill your time with a bunch of busy work. We do what we need to do, and then that's it. I'm going to try and build in time that we can get up and move around a little bit in here and get outside, maybe get the masks off every once in a while and some of that kind of stuff, but we're just going to have to feel that out with things and see. We also go outside and play ball here and there. We don't have a gym class this year, but we're going to go out and do some stuff where we can kind of laugh and have some fun and blow off some steam. So in terms of program expectations, you're not going to find a lot of rules with us. We don't stand over top of you and give you a bunch of grief. It's just, we do class, and it kind of keeps flowing pretty smoothly. You familiar with all the school expectations, all the school rules and that stuff? We follow all those, hat rule and all that kind of stuff. I'm not the biggest fan in the world of it, but it's a rule, so we follow it. We eat lunch up here. Are you in my links? You're not in my links? Okay, so we eat lunch in here. Are you dismissed from here, 8th period? Do you have an 8th period with me? Let me look and see. Yeah, so you'll be dismissed from the bus from here. So there's a time. Where do you live at? Aurora. So that'll be 1:50. So you'll have some time in here. You'll have about 25 minutes that those 15-minute intervals for each class. You can probably get a lot of stuff done. So you can get a couple of those things done. That'll be a good thing. We use Schoology. We've been using it for a long time. I'm going to walk you through that in just a moment, let you see what that's like. Phone, I don't have a phone rule. We talked about it this morning. I don't mind your phone being like right where it is now. All I ask is just that you are not on your phone all of class, right? So when I'm up here doing instruction, try and keep your phone, let's put our phones on some kind of quiet mode to where they're not distracting people. And if you have an important call or something coming in and you need to take it, you can step in the back. I don't mind you doing that. Just be respectful. Like, my phone's not going to interfere with my ability to do my job to you guys. Let's not let your phones interfere with your ability to do your job for me, is all I ask, right?
Like last year.
What's that?
Hopefully it's not like last year.
Yeah, some years it does, some people it does. Sometimes it's just a particular person. We'll deal with that on an individual basis.
Last year was a 9.5.
Yeah, some people. I mean, 95% of this class was, they always do real well. That's kind of all I have in terms of just the overview of things. Like, you understand the schedule at this point, how that's going to work and all those things. Okay, so now I'll break into your individual classes.